Joel Embiid done for the night. Back to Philly right after this. Boy, some fireworks here in South Philly. This was the call, offensive against Embiid. Embiid was just irate at the call. GA, what did you think about this one? Then he's hit with a technical and then a second tech.
Yeah,
sending him to the showers early.
When we initially saw it from here at the table, I thought it was an easy call.
Okay, family, make sure you smash that like and that subscribe, and make sure you share the information about to go on in. Why is NBA viewership down? Part 2. Evidence A. Here we go today. Now, we were just talking about this. There was one part that I left out, and that was the buying of ESPN by Disney back in the year, I believe, around 2000. And they began to implement a strategy which began to rid the NBA and the analysts of the strong men with backbones. And they replaced them with these speaking puppets who we now have today. Some of them actually moved into the coaching field in the coaching world. But the point being here is you got a strong titan like Joel Embiid about to go up against another titan in that of Victor Wemby for the San Antonio Spurs. So these fans paid a lot of money. They paid high ticket prices. You got a lot of people online watching this game, whether it be through cable or whether it be through Wi-Fi. They're paying for their services. And they are anticipating a very good game between these two brilliant basketball players, and that Joel Embiid and Victor Wembanyama, and their respective teams, the Philadelphia 76ers and the San Antonio Spurs. However, rather than seeing a fun-filled, competitive game of basketball between these two giants, the fun was stopped about the second quarter in the third, and about 3 minutes left, after Joel Embiid was called for an offensive foul. Now, granted, he was a bit irate. He was on go from the very beginning with number 20, the referee. I admit this. I saw this. They had some words from the very, very beginning, but it came to a halt right at that second quarter time period. Okay? Yeah, that's when all that stopped right there. And then when you saw in that video when Joel and Victor came to the ground, she called him for the offensive, he approached her. And then that's when all, things broke loose from there. The optics simply do not look good, fam. Let's be clear. The optics look horrible. 7-foot-tall, big black man screaming down at a little Becky. That just don't look good. You dig? But the optics don't not tell the truth of the situation. Because I remember a time period when I'm playing professional basketball, and I'm telling you, these things happen. Players and referees, they have strong words. Players and players have strong words. Players and coaches have strong words, family. I played in a time period where there were no women coaches, where there were no women referees in men's sports. But the reason why I brought up ESPN, because in that year 2000, with ESPN being purchased by Walt Disney, more so, but definitely around the year 2010, all this stuff began to combine. And those combination factors were very simple. They want to introduce women coaches, women referees. They had more women analysts doing the game, probably even before then, but certainly by then. So they had a whole strategy in play. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking it. But I'm telling you, as a man who competed in men's sports, high school, college, and professional, I'm telling you, the interaction that a man has with a woman is going to be different. But when sports, particularly professional sports, when emotion is running very, very high, there are some times where you just simply can't control yourself. I have literally bust out 2 blood eye vessels, 2 of them, in my left and my right eye, damn near simultaneously, cursing out, yelling, and screaming at a referee. Real talk. And I've done it maybe more than 2 times. But that's how high the emotions run. Was I ever ejected? Not once. Was I ever ejected from a game as many times as I've cursed out referees? Not once. Because I would not allow the referees to allow the bigger players to beat me up. That's not happening. I tell the referee just like this, listen, if he keep pushing me and you don't call this, he gonna catch one. I ain't playing. No, dead ass. If you let him keep laying hands on me and you don't call no damn foul, he gonna catch one or 2. It's just that simple. If you don't do your job, I'm going to do it for you, ref. You got me? And that's how we play basketball. And no, I was never a tough guy. I got skills. My skills pay my bills. I'm not a tough guy, but I am a self-protection person. You're not gonna let you just beat me up because I'm a tall, leaner person. That ain't happening. I believe in this particular game, this particular referee took on the same sentiment to some degree, but she was overprotective of Wemby. Because before she ejected Embiid, she already ejected the other big man for the Philadelphia 76ers, and that of Drummond. She just ejected him. She ejected him for giving Wemby a tap, and he fell to the ground. He actually tripped. So she ejected him from that. After they reviewed the video, they reversed her call. They reversed her ejection. That was also in the same quarter prior to this incident. This is what I'm saying. In this era that we're living in, where they want to blur the lines of gender, I make it plain. I believe that transgendered people should have transgendered sports, transgendered coaches, transgendered referees. I believe that men should have men coaches, men referees, and I believe likewise with women. They should have women coaches and women referees. Because we can make some exceptions in the women's sports at times, and you can even make some in the men's sports at times. Not with the trans, but with the women. At times you can. But you're going to have situations like this. And this prevents and prohibits men from being men, and it hinders the game. It hinders the competitive nature of men's sports because it hinders the man from being a man. So, of course, the optics, particularly in the caste system in which we live in America, it doesn't look good. But who cares about looks? I understand the frustration of Joel. I don't condone this, but I understand his frustration. And I certainly would say this. No, he should not have been ejected. I mean, you can tell me how you feel about this. Like I said, share, like, subscribe. I don't think that he should have been ejected for this. I think that you're shortchanging the fans. I think this is contributing to the lower viewership of the game. After Joel left, I don't want to watch the game no more. Because I want to see Joel and Wemby go at it. I don't want to watch the game no more. I want to see Joel and Wemby ball out. They're some of the two most skilled big men in the game there is. Let them play ball. You made it about you more so than the player. Whatever he said to you, if he was big enough, you could have just kept that to yourself and kept it pushing. Kept it pushing. But you're probably inexperienced. Want to exercise your authority over this situation, and you cost the fans, you cost the game something that night. Huh? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And when you got a thousand people yelling out, you suck. You do suck. For whatever reason, you was quick to try to eject these men tonight. Huh? You was quick. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go because she got an order to protect European players like Wemby. I'm not going there right now. I'm not going there. But for whatever reason, you had a strong agenda to try to throw some of these men out to the point where one of the ejections actually got reversed. What's going on with that? Seriously, what's going on with that? All right.